everyone, welcome to English 2210. My face is going to disappear slightly, fully I should say. Welcome to our class. This video is just going to cover the highlights of our course. So more importantly, it's great that you're reviewing this video, of course, but before you do, make sure you have fully read our course syllabus, because that's a critical document to get us started in the semester. And if you would like to meet with me, either in person or Zoom, I would be more than happy to go over any specific questions you may have about the syllabus. I just think it's great to just highlight in this video key points, but the entire syllabus cover to cover is critical. So if you would like to meet with me so that we can kind of have that feedback, back and forth communication about questions you may have regarding this video or the syllabus or the course, please don't hesitate to let me know. So welcome to English 2210. Professional, it used to be called technical, professional and technical communication. Technical is after now. I'm still on summer mode, so my brain is adjusting to the new semester. I'm sure you all can relate slightly with me on this journey. I'm your instructor of the course. My name is Renee Maluli. You can call me Miss Maluli. Instructor Maluli sounds a little robotic, but hey, if you want to call me that, that's fine. I'm also totally cool if you call me Renee, whatever you're comfortable with. I've been teaching at DACC for a little over 6 years now. Instructor of English, part of the English department. This is how you can contact me. This is my regular NMSU Outlook mail, so your Outlook email address that you were given when you enrolled in the school. Please use that email. I prefer Canvas mail, so let me show you that real quick. I won't click my inbox because I don't want to show any information. But right here, if you click inbox, that's Canvas mail, and that's how you can get in contact with me too. That's actually preferred because it's just right in front of me when I log into Canvas, so I can immediately get that notification. But whichever you prefer. I don't want to record again. There we go. My office location is at the DACC East Mesa campus. The building is DAAR 1010. That's my office phone number. Please leave a voicemail because I'll get it. And it'll also go to my email when I'm not in my office. Office hours. I have in-person office hours every Monday and Wednesday from 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. in that room that I just described, DAAR 1010, at the East Mesa campus. No worries if you can't make those in-person office hours, especially because you're in an online course. I just teach some face-to-face classes too, but you're welcome to join the in-person office hours if you'd like to. All of my students are welcome. But I have online office hours if that's a little more convenient for you, since you are enrolled in my online class, every Tuesday and Thursday from 10 to 11 a.m. on Zoom. No worries if you can't make any of those. They're not required. They're just strongly encouraged if you have questions about the course. I understand we all have different schedules, myself included. So if you can't make those office hours, any of those, send me an email. Schedule an appointment. Let me know 3 different days and times you're available so we can let our schedules meet. The objectives of professional and technical communication is to draft different types of workplace documents. That could be anything from emails we'll learn about, letters, memos, we'll learn about newsletters, we'll learn about instruction manuals, formal writing, informal writing, all of the above. You'll craft your messages for appropriate audiences, meaning you'll learn about different, what we call the rhetorical situation, and how to adapt your message to a particular audience that you're writing to, that you're communicating to. Communication is not only writing, it's speech, it's verbal, and it's nonverbal, it's digital, it's written, it's text. So we're learning about all those different communication methods. Understanding the purpose of why you're writing. Are you writing to entertain and inform, persuade, any or all of the above or more? You'll also think about ethical considerations. What is your responsibility as a communicator? And you'll also learn about the different design principles, because a lot of important aspects of this class is to appropriately design your document. Basically, the goal of this class is to drift away from academic writing in a way and design. We don't work on any essays in this class. A lot of students have the assumption that it's English, right? That it's, oh no, another essay class. This is a very different English class than a composition writing class. This is a workplace writing class. So you're focusing on how to write in the workplace, in the real world environment, hopefully to better prepare you for your current and future workplace situations. So how you design that communication tool, that document, that presentation, anything like that, how you use color, and what kind of platforms you work on those designs, Microsoft Word, Google Docs, or I'm hoping that you'll fall in love with something called Canva. It's a design platform and it's amazing, but I'm biased and I love it, and I hope you will too. You'll also learn we'll touch a little bit on research APA format towards the end of the semester, because even though we're not doing full-on research essays in this class, there will be a little bit of research writing that you will have to do. So we've got to avoid plagiarism in that sense as well. This course is 100% online. It's called asynchronous instruction. What asynchronous means is just a fancy schmancy word for you work at your own pace with weekly deadlines. So we don't meet virtually for class. If there are any lectures that I need to do, like the one that you're watching right now or listening to, I pre-record them. So they're available for you for the whole semester so that you can go back, revisit when necessary. Everything's pre-recorded, so you work at your own pace, your own schedule to an extent. You, of course, have weekly deadlines, but how you break up that week is up to you and your own personalized schedule. So how is Zoom used? I only use it if you want to have a workshop with me to talk about a project that we're working on for class. I also use Zoom for my virtual office hours. So optional, but strongly recommended, because we kind of lose that continuous verbal communication that a face-to-face class has. So I recommend it. It's amazing. I'm here to help you on this journey of our course, or if you just want to stop in and say hi. So I have my virtual office hours on Zoom, and I also will have the option if you want to workshop with me on Zoom for certain assignments or anything else if you have questions. So how are you graded in this class? As you saw it, like I said, make sure that you fully reviewed our syllabus, of course. You're graded through various assignments. You have 3 major projects in the semester: International Correspondence Letter, Newsletter, and Instruction Manual project. Those are each 15%. All right, so those make up a lot of your grade together. You'll have some discussions that collectively, all 7 collectively, will be 15%. Writing activities, collectively, those 7 will be 20%. You've got 3 workshops collectively at 15%. You have something called a critical thinking assessment that all students in English 2210 have to complete. It's nothing too scary. It's just a fun assignment that we all students enrolled in that class do the exact same assignment for it. So to see across the board students enrolled in this class how they do with it at 2%. And then you don't have a final exam in this class, no test. Your quote final will be a course reflection memo at 3%, if my math is correct. And I'll make sure after this video, like I said, I'm still in summer brain, so I'm doing these videos to make sure that everything is making sense. If something seems off, please let me know. I may have overlooked it. But the total of all these assignments is 100%. Certain policies, if we think about remakes, every instructor has different policies with this, so it's so important that I review this with you. If you receive a C or lower on the major projects, meaning project 1, 2, and 3, you can revise any of those 3 based on my feedback. If all of my feedback is considered, you'll get 1 letter grade higher than the original letter grade. If only half of my feedback is considered, the score will be half a letter grade higher. And of course, common sense, if the exact same draft is resubmitted without any edits, None of my feedback considered, your original grade will stay the same. You'll have 1 week from when you receive the grade to revise and resubmit that project. No excuse. That's just to keep you on track with the course, because even if falling a week behind, work can really pile up. So just be a little cautious with that and check your grades often. If you're unsure how to check grades, right here, this tab will be, it'll look a little different by the time you get to my class. I'm still cleaning up things, but there'll be a grades tab right here. Click it, keep track of your grades, all that fun stuff. Alrighty, let's see. No other coursework is allowed remakes. That includes everything else. So basically the discussions, the writing activities, the workshops, the critical thinking assessment, and that final course reflection memo. Not to punish you, really. It's just like I said, you've got to keep up with the work. Slip-ups happen. Don't let it be devastating. If you miss a discussion here or there or a writing activity here or there, I mean, I can't predict grades, of course, but just keep moving forward with the course. It's better because it just keeps you on track so that work doesn't pile up. If you backtrack and try to keep up, it becomes very overwhelming. Trust me, take this from, I was a student once and I've been teaching a while, so I can guarantee this is good advice. So that's my remake policy. Late work policy. In terms of those 3, anything should be submitted on time, of course. But in terms of the 3 projects, again, projects 1, 2, or 3, I will accept those up to 3 days late with a 25% deduction. After that 3rd day, the project will be a 0 and it will stay that way. No excuses, again, just to keep you on track with the current work that's due for that week. And that's only for the 3, that policy only applies to the 3 major projects. No other courses can be submitted late, so that just includes discussions, writing activities, workshops, assessment. We'll make it. And the reflection memo. Those, if they're not submitted on time, will not be allowed to be submitted late. Let me know if you have questions, like I said, about any of these policies, because I know every instructor has different policies. This is just the final grade distribution by the end of the semester. I'm working on percentages, so if you have questions about the technicalities of your grade, if you have questions about grade, there's no such thing as a dumb question. Please send questions my way. But that would be the final, how the distribution would be by the end of the semester. Important to consider for my class, I hope you don't ever have to drop. Talk to me first if you have a grade concern. I can't guarantee anything, but it doesn't hurt to talk to me to see what's going on. If you decide that if we both decide that it's best that you drop, or if something outside of grades, life happens, and if unfortunately you do have to drop the course, it's the student's responsibility to drop. I do not drop students. A lot of students just stop turning, or not, I shouldn't say a lot, but sometimes students stop turning in grades because they think I'm going to eventually drop them if I keep putting zeros. You'll stay enrolled, and that is detrimental to your GPA. So please make sure that if you do decide to drop, you have to drop yourself. I can help you get the appropriate paperwork, though, if you have questions, but just know that you have to submit the paperwork yourself. If you email me, either Canvas mail or Outlook mail, I will email within 24 hours. If I'm emailed over the weekend, I'll respond by Monday. So there's a 24-hour turnaround. So that's why you want to be careful emailing me over the weekend if you have specific course question or assignment questions, because there's a high chance that I'll get back to them by Monday because I'm grading or I'm working on lectures or things like that. So 24-hour turnaround. I also teach face-to-face, so sometimes I'm driving around. So 24-hour turnaround, unless emailed over the weekend, I'll get to you by Monday. If you've emailed me and I haven't responded, it's been days, send me another email. Take a picture of that email, because sometimes there's errors. That's particularly why I don't like Outlook mail. I like Canvas mail more, because sometimes Outlook is a little glitchy. So don't be afraid to email me again if I haven't responded, but let me see the original email. Not that I don't believe you, I just want to see what happened, to see if it's the right email address, so on and so forth. Be kind, right? Be kind to everyone, yourself and others. Any tech error that you have with an assignment, take a picture of that error. with the day and time included. Again, it's not that I don't believe you, it's just that I'm not the most tech savvy person, so I need to read what the error was so that I can help you or steer you in the right direction to who to get in contact with. So don't be afraid to let me know about that. Avoid plagiarism. Pretty much all this work is written by you. Even when we do research writing, we'll learn a little bit about APA if we need to borrow language from sources. Everything else is 100% written by you. Avoid plagiarism. We'll talk about that in this course as well. Communication is key. Talk to you about anything going on with you. I love to get to know you all through online classes are so fun too. So there's a great way that we can always continue to talk, see if anything's going on. Have fun. This class is a lot of fun, and I hope that you'll enjoy it because it really takes a break from essay writing, like I said, and it puts you in real scenarios that I hope you'll enjoy. So here's some tips if you're new to online learning or just at least with the groove of my class. Read the syllabus, read the syllabus, read the syllabus. It'll actually pop up here. It's not showing up for me right now because I'm still cleaning it up. But the syllabus will be in this file. You'll see it by the time you get to it. But let me go ahead and go into the syllabus because I want to show you. There it is. Like I said, it'll look similar to this by the time you see this. Make sure you read everything. I know it's a painful document, but it's an important document. Read the syllabus. More importantly, print out this course calendar that's on the last few pages. This course calendar lets you know everything going on, what week we're in, what the objectives are of that week, and what deadlines are for that week. Don't look at the entire 16 weeks. That's overwhelming. But hey, print it out. Once you're done with the week, scratch it out, move on to the next week, maybe peek into what's due the following week just so you're kind of aware. It's a good feeling to scratch off the week and say, look what I've done already. I'm moving towards the end. I don't know. I'm a nerd, so I like doing that. But if you like doing that, high five. So read the syllabus, print out that course calendar from the syllabus. Stay away from the to-do list on Canvas. It is awful. I don't have it, so it won't show up for me. I'm not a student. Plenty of students use it and end up missing assignments and getting very confused on where they are in the semester. Stay away from it. It's awful. It's on Canvas. Ignore it. It hides important information. So what I mean by that is what I recommend. This course is structured so that you break up everything week by week. You'll have weekly deadlines in what's called module folders. So module 0 is just the technical kind of introduction module. And then we're broken up by units, but we have weekly modules. So week 1, module 1 are these dates. And it has everything numbered under that module. And then week 2, module 2 is by the dates that those will occur and then what'll be due for that weekly module. So you'll always have the weekly deadlines, but break up the tasks throughout the week. It makes it less overwhelming, less intimidating. And what I mean by that is go in the order of the modules. So 1.0, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, that's my visual cue to you to start and go in that order. 0, 1, 2, 3, till you get to the assignment that's due for that week. Then maybe you take a break. I shouldn't say take a break, whatever's due completed, of course. But then maybe Monday morning, you're like, okay, I'm ready to get, Monday morning of week 2 is August 21st. That's a Monday. Monday morning or whenever on Monday, you're like, what's going on in week 2? What's due this week? Go in and it doesn't mean you have to get started that Monday morning, but maybe you say, you know what? Okay, tonight I'm going to look at file 2.1 and that's it. And then Wednesday, I'm going to work on the rest of the stuff. And then Thursday, I'll complete the assignment that's due Sunday. Just break up the task is what I'm trying to get at. Be careful with deadlines. Overall, I shouldn't say that. There's Sunday deadlines, but some assignments aren't due on Sundays. Some are due earlier than Sundays of that week. So just be cautious of what's due that week. That's why I recommend every Monday morning, just pop in and see what's going on for that week. We start on a Wednesday, so that's a little weird for week 1. But for week 2, for example, Monday, August 21st, pop in, see what's going on, see what's due for that week, when it's due. And then it doesn't hurt to go into week 3 and just see, okay, Monday, August 28th, This is everything I need to review for week 3, and this is what's due for week 3. So on and so forth. I hope that makes sense. But this course is designed so that you take everything week by week, and you do have those weekly deadlines. So just be cautious. If you want to meet with me on Zoom to really go over this, I'd be more than happy. Break up the modules throughout the week. Find a comfy spot to work on assignments. Maybe go to a coffee shop to work on something. Your favorite room, just your favorite chair, anywhere, right? Outside somewhere. Take breaks, and it's good to take breaks, but pace yourself and break up the tasks throughout the week. Like I said, every Monday, pop in and see what's going on for the week and what's due that week. Doesn't hurt. It helps. It makes your life easier, I promise. You have so much power in an asynchronous course. It's really a cool way to learn. It puts a lot of pressure on you, of course, to be independent and learn on your own. Of course, I have guidance, I have lecture videos, I have readings, I have assignments that guide you, and I'm here if you get stuck. But you have so much ways to say, how am I going to tackle this week? When am I going to tackle this week? And when am I going to turn everything in before the deadlines? I think I missed a bullet point. Review the course material first. Write questions down that you have. For example, like the syllabus, write down syllabus questions. And then meet with me if you want to review your questions. Or if there's ever a lecture video, a PowerPoint, and you read the PowerPoint or you watch my video over the PowerPoint, write your questions down first before you meet with me. Then we can review your questions together. I'm here to help you, and I want you to have as much fun. I know, fun in the class, in school? Save our syllabus, save our course calendar, take everything week by week, make those deadlines on time, on or before, right? Because we have that strict late policy. And please let me know. I think that's everything I wanted to cover. Let me know if y'all have any questions. Welcome to our class. I'm so excited to get to know each and every one of you. Take care.